What's up, everyone? We are back to Mage Monsters, and we're gonna do more FRO attempts here. So, I think I was on the right track when I was doing FRO and kind of concentrating more so on the stats of the skeletons. It just seems like a strong skeleton is a contender. It's definitely something we want, right? So, let's go and get FRO some health, and we're gonna get skeleton armor going. Get skeleton armor to like 10 right away. And I'm gonna just really focus in on skeleton stats for the most part. Okay, these are bad units to have right away, but we'll take them out. It's no problem. There we go. Statistics are looking better. Okay, so skeletons. We need to be a guaranteed 2 skeletons right away. But we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. Okay, so got a few hits in on me, but that's okay. I'm going to summon my skeletons to deal with the rest of you. Not a problem. All right, so skeleton armor is probably the priority of all the abilities. I think that might actually be priority 1, more so than anything else with the skeletons. Like, health is important too. Skeleton health and skeleton armor are just like the most important of all, because that gives me more leeway. Like, it keeps them to be tanky and keeps all the attacks away from me, so to speak. Let's go and get some summon range, get a couple into summon range. A couple is in like 3 into summon range. Let's keep going. I don't want to put anything into the heal just yet. I'm kind of wondering if I weren't to focus on heal at all and I just put all that towards the skeletons, if I'll do a little bit better that way. So that's just something I'm curious about. I'm going to put a little bit more into the summon skeleton, extra skeleton percentage. There we go. We got it at 5. So we're always summoning 2 skeletons. Good. Good news. So we need to get FRO's health up. I think that might be more important than even doing a healing strategy, you know, because we have to invest a little bit into the heal. Not too much, but let's get his healing, his health up to 5. And let's just continue up with the skeleton armor. Get our skeleton armor nice and tidy. I want to get that to like a 10. Basically, I want to get their armor to like a 50 on the overall scale. And I feel like that might be one of the most important things of all for any of these builds, right? Okay, so we're going to get an extra unit if I can. But I'm going to keep working on my armor. Armor is going to be the key factor for my skeletons. And the sub is going to be, of course, health. And having enough skeletons on the playing field to actually matter, too. So I might invest into a minor heal, but that's just going to be like an ultimate backup idea, because it only costs like 20 for a basic spell, right? So I don't want to go too crazy with the cost. If I can do it within, here we go, bless. So I only spent like 23 and I got bless, which is not that bad. Let's keep working on armor just a bit. I'm going to put another one to the summon skeleton. Okay, so I did get hit a little bit, but we're okay. We can just keep contending with this. And I might have got this at the perfect time, because it looks like my skeletons need a little bit of assistance with me having a slight heal. Nothing too crazy, but a slight heal. Let's go and get another summon range. Summon health build up. Okay, and we're going to do more armor. So health and armor are our priorities now. So sometimes we get 3 skeletons. I might want to guarantee 3. Because 3 strong skeletons would definitely help push these guys away from my hero. And before I did die because there was too many people in the field and they were hurting my hero because basically they were dying too easy too. So health, I'm not too worried about damage. Damage is not important at all. It's those dudes right there. It is the archers that really hurts in the long run, because they can penetrate my armor a little bit too easy. That's why I feel like my armor and health are going to be priorities for my units. Okay, extra skeletons, and now we're going to, well, I'm going to need a stronger heal probably. As much as I didn't really want to increase my heal too much, I am going to need to increase it just a little bit and see how I can contend basically with that. Let's go ahead and heal at half and see how far we can get before we can heal again. Okay, so we will die eventually at this rate. So I need to increase that heal by like another few ticks. Yeah, he's almost dead. I need to heal for pretty much my entire health pool. So we're going to increase that to probably like a 4 or 5. And that should be enough to heal me up. Let's see, that is 720. And I have 500 health, so 720, and we're getting half of that heal. So we need a little bit more. A little bit more. I'm actually going to double up on it. Let's go. That is a lot of spiders, dude. But as long as my skeleton fighters can hold them down, I guess. All right, so we're getting 3 skeletons every single summon. I'm going to kind of leave it at that. I'm able to heal up my health pretty well now, so that's good. I can go back to getting my armor and my health build up. Okay, so I'm not touching this. This just gets me killed like every single time, so I'm not worried about that. Let's go ahead and do a little bit more on that. I guess why not? If they're gonna give me it, I'm gonna take it. Armor, I saw the health too, but I'm just kind of focusing on armor for the most part. Come on, guys, let's see if we can do this. Is armor the god-like strategy for these skeletons? Just having multiple skeletons and having them all have tons of armor and health so that they can actually survive. Might be a good idea, actually. It might be something really strong. I mean, we have a lot of skeletons on the board, don't we? So that's also a good thing. All right, so we're going to get that to 15. I do need to get their health a little bit higher. It's not a priority, though. I mean, it's definitely useful, but here we go. Let's get that to a 5. Not as effective as having good armor. So these are the guys that killed me last time. These little archers right here. Let's see how we do this time against them. I'm just going to throw this out there and see if I can beat these dudes. I might want to maybe get that other hill just to have, you know, a little speed increase too, even if it's not a giant one. Just a little bit of extra speed might be pretty good to have. All right, let's go. Let's go. And I don't know. Something else might be helpful too. The speed increase, I might actually help them too, just a little bit because of that chain ability of it. All right, so let's go new spell. Let's go and get Healing Wave right now, and I'm going to, I mean, attack speed on it might be good, but I need the heal part of it for the most part. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool, and let's go ahead and buy more skeleton armor. It's going to be an interesting one. I don't think I've actually made it this far, so all right, we're going to shoot out a bunch of skeletons, then heal them up. Shoot them out. Boom, boom, boom. Trying to get as many on the playing field as I can because these guys are pushing through. I need to be able to defend myself. Okay, that's actually working pretty good. Being able to shoot out skeletons like that is very valuable. All right, so extra skeletons. Now I'm going to do more heal. And let's do more armor. How are we doing? We're at 41. I want to get to 50. 50 armor is my sweet spot, so to speak. So that would be probably about 20 or so. Let's go ahead and just hit myself with that speed up right away. Get ready with a heal. Okay, and then another speed up. Heal and speed up. That's what I'm going to do. Heal and speed up. I'm basically using that speed up buff, and that's the only thing I'm using the heal for is the speed up buff. Like, yes, I could do summon speed, but I would rather be able to control my health bar a little bit better by doing it myself. All right, so we're going to increase our heal just a little bit. Oh, these guys might be a little bit of a contender here, but that's okay. We can do it. So we need to, I mean, I would increase my health more, but I think health is nowhere near as important as that armor is. Okay, so I want to get that a little bit higher then because it's not quite at the range I want it at yet. 47, we need like one more into the armor side of things. Let's go and speed it up so we get more skeletons out there quickly. That little boost in the amount of skeletons is really helpful. Like, it's filling this whole thing with it so that they don't come after me. I also need to get that teleport. Don't forget, Ash. Don't forget. So that way I'm not stuck in this corner like this while these guys are pushing me around and doing everything. Okay, and now the thing about this is the healing also helps them. The healing wave is going to help them speed up too, so it's all handy. We have a pretty big army. We basically dominate this top corner here, and that's great news for me. We're taking this corner. Okay, so we have health, and I'm going to give you some more health, yes. And I'm also going to, well, I mean, time warp could be pretty interesting too. Chain lightning, no, I need teleport. Thank you. I didn't want to waste too much on those upgrades there. Let's get some health up. Increase my health just a little bit. I want to get it to like a 10 or so. It's not that important though. It's just a secondary to my armor, which is number 1, and it's only 47. So I definitely need to increase the armor first of all. Okay, let's go, let's go. And then basically I'm going to use the teleport as like a backup strategy if I do get kind of suckered to the wall again. Which I'm starting to be suckered to the wall now, so it's going to move us over here. Alright, and we're going to speed up. I love that the teleport worked immediately in my favor, because now I'm able to work on those annoying archers. And I'm basically able to sandwich them in, so my units can now dominate. Just like that. Good job, guys. Let's get some melee lifesteal. That's going to be interesting to add in on my dudes here. They're going to love it so much. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more armor, too. Did we get to 50? We're one tick away from 50. There we are. 51 armor. That is pretty good for them. Now we just need to build up their health a bit more. Let's get their health to probably... Let's see. Not his health. His health is fine like it is. Unless I start increasing the number of skeletons. So I'm going to get them to like 200 for now. And then probably go up from there. Okay, so get ready, man. I've got to get my teleport ready at all times. Go ahead and heal myself up, too. Okay, I'm going to teleport back here. Trying to stay as far away from the danger as possible. And I also like to just have enemies on my allies on both sides of them, right? And I feel like that's also a good strategy to have. Because the more that they are overwhelmed with, the better it is for us in the end. Okay, there we go, and it's looking pretty nice. They're sandwiched in, and we have a lot of skeletons on there as well. Dealing with this last dude. This last little fighter here. Who wants to prove to be crazy, but it's because our damage is really low. But at the same time, it's okay. It's okay if my damage is low, because I am still able to put out the skeletons. I'll go ahead and grab that. And then we're going to get some more skeleton health. I don't have enough, but we are doing just fine. We're doing just fine. Let's go ahead and just immediately throw more units out there. Okay, and now I'm going to move myself here. Put myself down low, so that way I am less likely to get hit by the stray projectiles. And now I'm going to move myself here. Boom. That was a terrible idea, Ash. But hey, maybe I have enough units on the playing field here to take care of things. I don't know, but I probably should have kept myself more alive. Oh no, these guys got moved. Okay, let's go ahead and speed you guys up a little bit. Heal this guy. I'm trying to keep track of them as much as we can. Okay, and then you guys can, boom. There we go. Now we have them surrounded like pancakes. All right, I gotta be a little bit more careful with where I'm placing things. So we're gonna do extra skeletons. Get my skeleton count up. We will need more skeletons on board, and that also means we're going to need more health as well. But I do want to get the skeleton count a little bit higher. Speed you up. And that way, because this right here is where I had died last time, right? There's a lot of... These dudes are very powerful contenders in this whole scene here. We need to make sure that we're able to fill this screen with as many of these skeletons as possible. These dudes just destroy them. Like, look at them. They just completely destroy them. Alright, so we're going to drop myself over here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, and then speed it up. Man, there's so many things happening on the screen right now. I really need stronger skeletons, as hard as that is to say, because they are pretty strong. They're just not the strongest, you know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. We're taking things out little by little. Okay, we can weasel our way through this. I think it's doable. Look at that. There's so many things happening on the screen here. Pretty nice, pretty handy. Boom, boom. Get out of here, guys. Let me have a win. My damage is kind of low, and that's the main reason that we haven't won yet. I definitely need to increase the damage as soon as we can. I'm not going to teleport anywhere because I'm on the furthest side from combat right now. If I teleport closer, it might be a problem. Let's go ahead and heal up that little damage difference. Come on, man. Speed it up some more. They're getting closer to my position. I might have to move again. Okay, we're going to this top corner. But now we got a tree in the way, too. I don't think this is like, look, I don't know if we're gonna have a win here. Look at this. These guys are at full health. They're just destroying my army. I mean, I'm doing some damage, but they are closing in on me as well. So here we go. I could probably survive it. Let's just say that. It's a lot of back and forth, but I can probably survive this. I think my next thing I need to increase for my hero here is I need skeleton damage. Because we aren't damaging these guys enough. We need way more damage to be able to defeat them a little bit easier. I mean, we're getting them one at a time. You see some of their health is dropping some of the time. Boom. Gonna drop you over here real quick. But we are not doing enough to be able to take out these guys very quickly. This is actually pretty funny. It just shows I made a pretty good build, but it's lacking in damage itself. Boom. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Oh, you had to get a little bit closer, did ya? That's fine. Look at all the skeleton bodies on the floor. That's pretty crazy, man. Go, 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 go. Okay, we're gonna get our army and move it this way. And boom, heal it up. Move it and heal it. Move it and heal it. There are so many dead skeletons. It just looks like a golden glow in the snow. Just tons of gold. But the thing is, we're able to actually hold our own a little bit because we have plenty of units that are being spawned at a time, and they are fighting pretty well. I mean, they're able to at least block a lot of the attacks and survive because of their health pool as well. Come on, man. I just got to make sure my Necromancer stays out of the fight. So let's go down this way. Out of the fight, please. Boom. Boom. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Overwhelm these dudes. Pure number. There we go. Nice. Okay, we got 4 left. Because this is insane. Are we gonna be able to do this? Possibly, possibly. That is so many. There's so many skeletons against 4 of these guys. Okay, I'm keeping myself moving so that way I don't get stuck in a weird spot. Man, okay, so we're gonna increase our damage a lot. That's pretty much my main focus now. Is we're doing good in everything else. We just need the damage to be able to survive without any problems, right? So let's get some more melee life still. Okay, let's get that to 15. Let's go ahead and start boosting my damage up a lot. What am I at now? I mean, I'll check it right now. Let's see. Range cooldown. Yeah, I don't need any more summon cooldown. I just need skeleton damage. Thank you. All right, so let me see. What is my skeleton damage? 27.6, 51 armor, 200. So I just need a lot of damage to be able to make myself actually be able to survive here. I'm looking at the statistics for this match right here, and this would be insane, dude. 140 golems, 3 summoners. There's no way. That is insane. 7. Oh my god. And those dudes do chain. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about any of these builds. These are terrible, terrible, terrible. I mean, it is what it is, though. What can we do? So, 31 damage. All right, let's see how we can do this thing. So we need to summon as much as we can immediately, right? And we do have a lot of mages here, but as long as the mages aren't shooting my hero, then we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and speed up my summons. Make this, a pretty nice army right away, which it is. It's being built into a nice army. I just need to make sure that we're doing plenty of damage. It seems like the damage is helping that we increased, right? It's just a few more points, but it's enough to kind of overwhelm them. You see how we always have some on standby? That's why I think maybe we have enough skeletons at this point. We just need to increase the damage to make it so they can actually kill the things they're attacking. And it seems to be working so far. So we're going to keep doing that. They're taking out the mages now. Just gotta beef up my damage. Maybe like 100 damage per skeleton could be pretty good. And then I go back to the whole survival bull part of it, like the armor and stuff like that. But overall, I mean, we're doing pretty good right now. All right, so let's go ahead and do... I mean, the speed's fine. I'll do some cooldown, and we're going to increase our damage even further. That is the main concern right now, isn't it? So our damage is now doing 42. That's not too bad. Let's continue. We're going to just continue here. Yes, there's some... There's more skeletons here, so we get to see if this is going to work now, right? Because we have a lot of those skeleton elites here. Oh, boy. Okay, let's move down. Go ahead and heal myself up right away because I got some pretty bad damage from that. Okay, and we're going to move over here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why do I do that? Why do I move to where the mages can get me? But if I stayed over there, I would have got overwhelmed too. I think overall, I would have just got overwhelmed no matter where I went on that map. So that's pretty crazy, man. That was almost a successful run. That was a lot more successful than previous runs. But I did almost get overwhelmed there too. So we're going to have to figure out something else to make it work. So that build could potentially work, but I want to try something else. So we're going to go to Tundra. What if I don't worry about the skeleton part of things at all and I favor basically synergies? So I'm going to try my best to get to tier 5. I'm going to start with some swordsmen because that is part of my synergy idea. I mean, I know swordsmen are not going to have great armor, but they're also going to be valuable into getting where I need to be, right? So we're going to keep with them. I'm also going to get some blacksmiths because I do need a synergy here for this to work. And humans are the primary component. All right, so I'm going to get some more skeleton armor and tier 2. Let's do it. So we're going to keep going. Basically building up my my armor for the skeletons is also a good thing because I do want to eventually get the demon synergy as well. So I'm going to need to get imp and these demon units from, well, I'm going to need both of them, right, to be able to make this happen. So already starting with some kind of synergy happening here with my demons. They got their synergy going. So we can do... I think melee health. I don't think that actually it's not even viable at all. So we're gonna do skeleton health because I need range to make this good. Do I have imps already? I do. I need to get... What is it I'm trying to do here? I need range units. I need some range units to make this viable. I already have these guys, but I'm getting them anyway. So here we are. We have just kind of something that's coming together. I need to get to tier 3 ASAP. Let's keep going, guys. Boom, boom, boom. Do some damage, baby. So I'm going to switch it over to range only because range is the most important. Is going to be the most important strategy for this. I'm not too worried about the skeletons. Don't worry about them just yet. So here we are. Next tier. We have a demon. Good. That's good for my synergy building. I need to get a demon commander. Let's go. So more demons on the playing field. That's nice. Nice to have. I don't know if this is going to even work, guys. Because look, they did take out a lot of my units. So it is possible that I could still lose. This is not a foolproof plan. Let's go and get the demon commander. I have plenty of them on the field now. Let's see. Shamans are going to be important for this whole thing as well. And maybe I'm going to need human synergy, right? So I'm going to need to get both the human units from tier 3 here. Let's go and get critical chance. Am on ranged? Yes, I am. Okay, so we're going to get marksmen and we're going to get horses. Marksmen and horses. Done. So we do have the human synergy beginning at least. And we're going to get the humans to have the full demon synergy. That's very important. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit more ranged. And we're going to get humans demon way. And again, humans demon way. And that is all she wrote for that. Don't need to do anything else with the upgrades. So we're going to save up for tier 4. Keep going. I have a pretty big army now, and they have a chance to become skeletons, which is basically one of the biggest components of this build too. I mean, yes, right now they're kind of weak skeletons, but they're skeletons nevertheless, right? So here we go. 140, so we're not quite there yet. Let's keep going for the time being. We should be able to take out the spiders pretty easy, so this shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. I've seen Stranger Things. Literally, I've seen the show Stranger Things. Okay, so let's go and get this next level. Tier 4, we have elves, we got a human here, and then we need the last human. So that's a full human synergy. Perfect. That's going to help a lot with what's going to come shortly. Do his thing. Acolytes might also be a good addition to this, but what we're going for is the human mages. We're going to get tons of human mages, and since they're tier 5, they're going to immediately turn into skeletons, some high-ranking skeletons right away. And that is going to help with the crowd control and just dealing with all the nonsense that we're going to have very soon. But for now, let's get us a little bit more of everything. I don't know what I'm talking about, but let's get some more acolytes. These acolytes are very handy in getting this process done as well. They are heavy hitters. Heavy hitters, and with the skeletons being like the primary melee units, you know, I might be able to do some damage with these guys, and it looks like we might be dead. So this strategy may be less effective than just building up some really strong... Okay, but we did it, though. And building up some really strong skeletons is way more effective. Alright, so we have a lot of archers here. This is going to be kind of a tough one here. But what we could do is potentially get a spell. That could help with some of this. Let's try this out. Just pelt these archers with some fire if possible. And for the cost of 20, it's not that bad, right? Take out a little chunk of them at a time. Okay, and they're gone, right? I think having that help with taking out the chunks of them was very useful. Okay, here we go. We're at tier 5. We have full synergy for our demons. Fantastic. But what I'm not worried about demons. I'm worried about these dudes right here. These dudes are what we need. Let's go. I don't know if this is gonna work, guys. I really don't. But I want to get my powerful human mages going, and they're gonna have demon synergy too. So they're gonna they're pretty hard hitting dudes. You know what I mean? They have a lot of health. They're hard hitting, and having them turn into, you know, some big heroes when they die too is gonna be pretty nice. All right, so we're gonna do attack speed, attack speed, attack speed. There's tons of attack speed. Get them to attack very quickly. I mean, they're already doing 2.58. That's not too bad. All right, let's keep going. And we have a lot of units, so we have a lot of distractions while our hero, and look, he's got himself little security as well, so that's good. Now, is this gonna work, guys? I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. Skeleton health, absolutely sure. Okay, so we're gonna do Archmage, and you're gonna do Multicast. Just keep doing that. Let's get Archmage Multicast maxed out. You're trying to get me Acolytes now. I want more Archmage upgrades. Why you're not giving me them? There we go, Multicast. And give me another one, please. Archmage Multicast. Alright, so we'll save for the rest. Keep going. I'm gonna need a lot more Archmages, but if they can multicast, then they can shoot faster and shoot harder, right? Alright, so they're shooting all over the place. They're taking these dudes out one by one. Let's go, take them out. And we're looking good. I just need more Archmages, and I need to maximize their multicast ability and get their speed up too. And then we should be good. Okay, so here we are, Archmages. Multicast needs to be higher. Boom. Now we just need more of these units. 5. We have 5 of them. That's not terrible. It's not the best, but it's not terrible. Let's go. Can't forget my little extra ability there. Boom, boom, boom. And these guys are heavy hitters. Trust me, man. They'll help me. They'll help me to lose, I guess, because I lost. That is that's bad. What do I do, man? What do I do with this Necromancer? Let's make it interesting. I'm going to go back in there with just archers, and I'm just going to spam archers like crazy. And, you know, of course, give them the synergy too, so that way when I do get the synergy for the, which I only need tier 2 for the basic skeleton synergy, then that would apply towards the archers. So we're going to do summon range, and I'm going to put that to range units only. So when I start buying these little demon imps and these other dudes, it's not going to affect it too much. Okay, so Elven Archers, let's go. And then we're also going to get the Beast Synergy so they could do double shot too. So we're just going to kind of get a bunch of units on here so we can make these guys kind of the forefront, the battle heavy dudes. We probably should get some kind of human synergy too, because human synergy is useful for armor piercing, right? Man, I am going to get a lot of synergies, it sounds like. All right, so we're going to get some more archers, and I need to save up for this. We need spiders. Let's go. Archers, spiders. Oh my. Just everything we can get, pretty much. This is just another Hail Mary, so to speak, to see if we can get something to work. So you guys go back here a little bit. Let's go and get the next tier, which gives me the ability to buy the last demon and start a demon synergy at least. Okay, so I want to have a little bit of every synergy. Of course, the primary synergy for them is going to be demons. It doesn't even need to be honest. Okay, so extra skeletons. No, attack speed's probably a more important factor in this thing. So let's go and get this guy so we have that full synergy for them. Let's get wormlings, and last we're gonna need some wolves. So I get that little double shot. It's gonna be a small percentage of it to happen, but you know, still nice to have in the end. So let's go and get archers leveled up a little bit, and wolves. Beast synergy. We got beast synergy, so let's go. It's not humans, it's Elven Beast Way. Let's start with that, and then we'll do Elf's Demon Way as well. And we're also going to put Elf's Human Way. We're basically just building up our elf army of archers. Okay, so let's get another elf in there too. Might as well just get Elf's Elven Way as well. So we're gonna have to get this tier as pretty soon. Let's go and get this guy. And I don't have enough to do another synergy. Let's just keep going. And then I'm gonna get you guys the demon synergy. Max demon synergy, please. Get you guys maxed out here. Boom. Okay, we're good for now. Let's keep going. I can't max the demon synergy because I don't want to invest into tier 5. It's just kind of a lot to put onto something. Nice. Okay, I'm not even worried about you at all. I'm just worried about my elven units for the most part. And let's see, what do I need? I need the synergy for. Well, I also need to get you. And I need to get you. I didn't get any of the tier 1 humans. Are you serious? All right, tier 1 and a human. Let's get a blacksmith, sure. Okay, so now I can start building up a synergy. I didn't get the elves yet from the next tier. And I want them to have all the synergies. All of them. But they're going to be maximized on demon synergy, because that's going to give me a better chance to get skeletons, right? So we're going to go ahead and get the elf. There we go. All right, so elves need demon way. That's a start. And now I'm going to start increasing my count of elven archers. They're going to start to slowly increase in value while I'm also building up my different synergies. So here we go. So we're going to get elf's human way. Do I have some of that already? No. Fully upgraded? Oh, no. All right, well, it is what it is. Let's see. Elves. Do I have anything else for my elves? Elves are maxed out. Elves are maxed out, baby. So we're going to do Demon's Beast Way, sure. And then everything else is going into basically just purchasing units and making them stronger. Keep going. Yeah, let's get him higher higher in every way possible. And I'm going to build my elves up. I'm going to build my army up, start increasing their stats. And we're going to make this thing crazy. They're going to be impossible. Yeah, and then we have little tiny skeletons coming up too. It's kind of funny, you know. It's a little bit funny. So we're going to get some range increased. Sure. And we are going to make us an elven army, baby. We're going to get this number way up. Yeah, you're not going to let me reroll. It's okay. We'll get some demon imps. They're handy too. And my archers are just going to dominate because they don't need no armor, baby. They don't need no armor. They're just going to be, you know, increasing their crits, increasing their power and speed. And they're going to be taking you guys out one by one. All right, come on. More of you. I'm going to build up my army first, then I'm going to start messing around with their stats a little bit more, increasing their stats, making them better fighters. But right now, just getting a lot of them on the playing field is pretty handy. I also want to get the summon. That might be important too. Like for my spells, I might get their summon to make it where I can just summon them directly into the fight. And reinforce my army just a little bit too. Okay, so I'll take some summon range. And let's go new spell. Not melee, we're going to summon range. If you see it. Here we go. Summon range. And then we're going to continue to buy elven units. So we have 54 here. And let's go start doing some upgrades. So some crits. We're going to get some crits. We're going to get that increased. And let's get some more elven units here. Just as many as we can get. And then we also get a bonus when we summon them, right? They're a little bit faster. So that's very handy as well. Boom. Get you guys into that fight too. At least that's a little bit of a distraction. It's going to give me more shots in here. All right. So this is just an interesting idea. I figured give it a try, right? So what if I make a very fast army of archers? And that's kind of what we're doing. We're just making us an interesting little army. I'm going to add you right into the fray there. Boom, boom, boom. Gonna drop you guys behind so we have a double crossfire of archers. Look, while they're distracted, the other archers are taking them out. Got him. Got him, got him. Okay, so skeleton damage. Let's do some cooldown. Get some more archers in here. So we have, what, 64 archers is pretty good. More speed reduction. 1.46, not bad. And I mean, the range is not bad right now, so we're going to continue to increase our crit chance. Crit chance is very important, because that's basically giving us critical damage, right? So it's good. Okay, so we're good, we're good. You guys are taking these dudes out left and right. And we're going to drop you here, help out. A little bit of an assistance party. I mean, yes, these guys are strong, but against the sheer number that I have of archer units, good luck, buddy. I'll do some cooldown reduction. It's always a good thing to have. More units, more units. So we have 74. I want to get 100 archers, minimum of 100 archers. Boom. There we go. A little bit of a distraction with those archers there. I don't know if this is gonna work at all. Honestly, it's got its flaws for sure. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, come on, you last little guys got it. Nice. Couple archers in the end. Took care of business. Right, so let's get some more. We don't have enough units. I can tell you that much. We need a lot more to make this an interesting fight. But considering we made it to level 18, that's not too bad, honestly. Oh, they're dead. The AoE of these guys is destructive, man. The problem is I couldn't use them on my side if I wanted to because of the lack of armor. But here's the thing. Units start with 0 armor, right? But that does not mean I can't build the armor up and just make them back in the fight. So what is their default armor? I'm not sure. It's probably not too bad though. So that might be another option, like just build the armor stat back up. Anyway, that's all the time I have for now. If you guys enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon. This channel is getting close to monetization. And let's hit that 1,000 subscribers, guys. That's the goal right now. All right, see you soon. Bye-bye.